Okay, been a while since we've done a beer review, but got a couple tonight to try. So we're gonna get to the first one here, and it is a new one to me from the Schoolhouse Brewery. Where they from again? Windsor, right? Yeah, Windsor. 40 Water Street, Windsor, Nova Scotia, Canada. So there you go. This is their Valedictorian Blonde Ale. All right. So 5% alcohol by volume. I'm not expecting too much necessarily. I've said in the past when I've reviewed blonde ales, it's like it's a style that's very simple but kind of easy to fuck up too. As long as you don't fuck it up, you've got a perfect blonde ale basically because there's not really much to it necessarily. So as long as they don't fuck it up, it'll be fine. And Schoolhouse has been kind of hit or miss. Like some of their stuff really good, some of their stuff not too keen on. Like their what was it, Recess Pilsner? I didn't think really cut the mustard all that well, given how good there's some how many great Pilsners there are in Nova Scotia these days. But yeah. We'll see what we can see with this. Like I said, blonde ale. As long as you don't fuck it up, should be good to go. So pour it here. Ooh, she's pretty clear. So there we go. Of course, it looks a little darker on your side of things looking at this on the screen here. Looks more copper color. It's really not. It's very golden straw color, blonde. So there you go. Looks the part. Nice white head. We'll go right to the aroma. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's got that light floral, semi-sweet, grassy, grainy-ish kind of smell. Classic blonde ale smell. Not too far removed from like an Oland Export Ale or Schooner or something along those lines. Like a lot of those sort of macro ales that are more like lagers or big macro lagers sort of have the same kind of uh, aroma with a blonde ale. Blonde ale, really, when you think about it, is this kind of beefed up version of like a light lager. Well, lighter in character and flavor kind of lager. Like not necessarily a light lager is an alcohol, but um, I've always sort of equated those kind of things together. Uh, like when so like I said, an old export or something like that, not too far off from a blonde ale, and yeah, that's kind of where the aroma is here. All right, cheers. Go right to the taste. Mm. That's good. What do they say here? So they say top of our class, our Valedictorian Blonde is a smart, beautiful ale that is as approachable as it is delicious. Well-spoken refreshment that boasts low bitterness and a wondrously golden in glass hue. That is a perfect accompaniment for about everything people enjoy, including seafood, chicken, and sunshine itself. They even have the pictograms here. Sun, chicken, seafood. We expect this beer to really go places. Why not tag along for the ride? Well, I don't know if it's gonna go places. I don't know what that means. It might win a win. It might win a medal. It might win a medal. I mean, it's tasting like a really, really good blonde ale, honestly. Like it's so again, I used in the aroma, I used like an Olin export as sort of a good counterpoint to or comparison to this. It's been a while since I've reviewed. I'm just like jumbling over my words. Taste not too far off either. It's kind of like your Olin export ales, your sort of big macro ales that are more lagerish than ale-ish. This is kind of more what they taste like if they were more authentic ales, like if they were beefed up a little bit, if they had a bit more malt character. Because it's really the nose transfers right to the taste for the most part. You got the sort of grainy, grassy malt character. It's bigger, and the mouth feels kind of upper light bodied. I'd say even approaching medium. Like it's got a nice grassy kind of character to it. It's not overly sweet or anything like that. There's no like cream corn, canned vegetable kind of notes really to it, which is something that can sometimes creep into blonde ales when they're a little undercooked, basically, or just not done particularly well. But this sort of maintains that kind of grainy, like this is beer kind of taste. And it finishes fairly dry, not bitter really. It's a little bit of bitterness, but it's more dryness than anything else. And it's good. It's simple. It's good. It's what a blonde ale should be. And that's where we get to the rating for it because it's like, where how do you really rate these? I mean, style wise, I guess I'd throw about a 9 at it. I'm just leave a little room for like that next level blonde ale that might fucking amaze me sometime down the road. I might run into one, right? I don't know. But my own personal preference, I'd buy this again. Sure, I would. If I was just wanting something easy to drink, fairly refreshing, it's all right. 7. Why not? Put a 7 on there. So like a 9 for style, 7 for my own personal preference. Schoolhouse Brewery, their Valedictorian Blonde Ale. Pretty good stuff. Not bad. If you like a good blonde ale, this one does the style pretty much perfectly well. Doesn't fuck anything up. And it's enjoyable. So there you go. All right. I'll be back in about, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. And I got a slightly more interesting beer to do. And then that'll be the reviews for tonight. But till then, thank you for watching and cheers.